Hello everybody, this is Darweesh Salamah, a PhD student in Industrial and System Engineering at Mississippi State University. Today I will do the presentation for Pecha Kucha assignment. It's about the book of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, first published in 1988, is a business and self-help book written by Stephen R. Covey. Covey presents an approach to being effective in attaining people by aligning oneself to what he calls true north, principle of character ethics that he presents as universal and timeless. The 7 habits of highly effective people are: be proactive, being with the end in mind, put first, think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, synergize, and sharpen the saw. Do something. Just stop sitting around and taking action. Every minute you are sitting around checking Facebook, you are not taking action, getting you closer to your dream, and plan what you are taking action about. Don't just take action willy-nilly. Actually, you have a plan. Think things through. Do one thing in the right order before you need to do the next thing in order to get it where you want to go. Let's start with the 7 habits. The first habit is be proactive. Being proactive is equal being positive. So live a reactive lifestyle and focus on the things you can change rather than the things you cannot change. A good example for the first habit, be proactive, is the story for the early bird and the second mouse. The early bird may get the worm, but it's the second mouse that gets the cheese. So it's your option. What you will choose, the worm or the cheese? The second habit is being with the end of mind. Start with plan. Know the end goal. Think about your actions. Every decision you made will affect your future. SMART goals are a good example of habit number 2, which are specific, target specific area of improvement, measurable, quantify indicator of progress, assignable, specify who will do it, realistic, state what result can realistically be achieved, time related, specify when the result can be achieved. The third habit is put first things first, like time management to-do list, schedule things on a calendar, and daily or weekly planning of categorized activities. A good example for put first thing first is the prioritizing your time schedule. Like put your task as important, less important, urgent or less urgent. And put the grade like A for get this done and D for work to eliminate. The fourth habit is think win-win. Win-win seek mutual benefit in all human interaction. It's not my way or your way, it's a better way. Win-lose, it's simple. If I win, you lose. Lose-lose, the philosophy of highly dependent people. To think win-win, we have to put in our mind, I win, you win, we win. I balance courage for getting what I want with consideration for what other wants. I make deposit into other emotional bank accounts. When conflict arises, I look for third alternatives. The fifth habit, seek first to understand, then to be understood. That would be by empathy to the others, diagnose before prescribe, and listen to understand people, don't listen to reply. For that habit exactly, Mr. Stephen Covey said, people don't listen to understand, they listen to reply. The collective monologue is everyone talk and no one listening. The sixth habit is synergy. Synergy can make 1 plus 1 equal 3. Focus on creativity and cooperation. Two heads are better than one. Synergy is the working together of two things to produce a result greater than the sum of their individual effects. When people come together to work toward a common goal, a team with synergy will accomplish the goal better and faster than a team without synergy. To quite Aristotle, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. The seventh habit is sharpen the saw. Preserving and enhancing the greatest assist you have you. Principles of balance of self-renewal. It's me time. The first aspect for self-renewal are body, like exercise and eat healthy, mind, like read and education, heart, like build relationships and give service, and finally soul, like meditate it and pray. So the most common habit diagram outcomes are physical like exercise, nutrition, stress management, mental like reading, writing, planning, spiritual like value clarification, commitment and study and meditation, and social emotions like service, empathy, synergy. In summary, there are many who want to be like Stephen Covey. There are many who didn't like the way his ideas were expressed and applied, but Stephen was a man who was in the arena trying to teach and make a difference. In this pursuit, I do aspire to be like him.